Christopher. He's been backpacking a couple of times with me. This is first time in about 3 years or so. We stayed at Morganton last night, and I guess last night it got to the single digits, and we're expecting temperatures anywhere from possibly single digits to probably mid-30s, so it's going to be super cold.
If we're lucky, mid-30s.
Yeah, if we're lucky. Hopefully we get a little break from the freezing conditions, but we're planning on doing 3 nights. Probably have to sleep outside of the boundaries one night because you're only supposed to do 2 consecutive nights out here. Looking forward to some good hiking, some good views, pretty trails, and we'll see you shortly.
Hey, just wanted to give you an idea of what we did at the Linville Gorge 4-day trip. Came in from Morganton off of 181, came in off of the Ginger Cake Mountain area where this little small subdivision is. Came down past Hawksbill and parked at the Spence Ridge Trailhead, and from there took Little Table Rock Trail and got a little lost in this area a little bit, but it kind of set us back about 45 minutes. Went past the Table Rock Trailhead and went past the Chimneys, which was really cool, and then camped the first night at Short Off Mountain, one of those camps. Day 2 proceeded south on Mountain to Sea Trail, and instead of crossing at the official crossing here, it was a little bit tough, so we decided not to do that. We kind of found our way north on this unofficial trail. I guess there was a trail there before this property was purchased. I'm not sure why, but it's not on the map, but it was on some old software I had, so we took our chances, followed the river, and then crossed a little further north, and then we camped at Daffodil Flats the second night, and then day 3 proceeded north up the Linville Gorge Trail, and at that point kind of saw that it was going to be tough to cross, and then the next night we camped in between Spence Ridge Trail and Devil's Hole, and the next day went to where the junction of Devil's Hole would be. Didn't see any crossings there, so at that point we were getting pretty nervous. Everything, all these springs were frozen, and we were having water issues. We were out of food, and mentally we were kind of ready to get out, so that was creating an issue for us, but satellite texted my wife. I had Chris Wagoner pick us up. We decided I told her that we would meet him off the Babel trailhead, so we came out that way, and that was the extent of our 4-day 3-night Linville Gorge adventure. So I had a great time. Highly recommend it, and enjoy the video.
Well, we're at Spence Ridge Trailhead, so we're fixing to start our journey, and pretty cold out here. It's probably about 14 or so right now, I guess.
I'd say.
And gonna do about 6 miles, see where we get, see some pretty views today, and I'm testing out some new gear, so I'm excited about that. Some cold weather stuff.
So first down.
Yeah, we got him a nice REI 850 fill down jacket there, so he's got some new stuff too, so we're excited to try it all out. Well, we're on Spence Ridge Trail, and a little bit of snow on the ground, but a pretty day. Hawksbill to our right.
I feel my fingers.
Well, we kind of made a little mistake. We couldn't follow the trail on Spence Ridge, and we're trying to get up, past Table Rock, and we started bushwhacking a bit. Couldn't see the trail, but we thought we were gonna have to get back to the car and take another route, but we found it. And so would we mess us up by about an hour or so? We're fixing to pass by Table Rock. We're probably at about 3,500 feet. Really pretty up here. I know. There's Table Rock. Stop and get a little lunch. A little quick lunch break. Well, the prettiest side is the gorge side.
Oh my god, that's a waterfall. I wasn't even looking at it. No water. Oh dang. Keep sinking.
Well, we're trying to make it to Short Off, but we're cold and tired, and the sun will be setting soon, so we're trying to haul butt. Getting cold too. Well, we found our camp spot. We're at Short Off. I don't know if it's I don't think it's Short Off campsite, which is I think the last one heading south, but it'll work. It's almost 5:30, so sun's setting, so we didn't really have many choices. We had to go ahead and pick this one. I think it works. It's nice and flat, and got a lot of firewood around here, a lot of wood to burn. Got a lot of trees to hang from, right? So we'll be good to go. Well, the low got down to about 14 last night. We slept pretty good. I think the high is going to be about 35, 36. Got a little fire going over here, and we've got a little water that's on the brink of freezing. So, going to try to thaw it out. We kind of put our water with us last night, so going to try to thaw it out. Get a little coffee, a little breakfast. We'll probably head down to the river. It might get down to about low, probably around 10 tonight. But let's see where Christopher is. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, he's in the winter sock, so we cannot see him. He is put away tightly.
But y'all are hot, so y'all just got the right kind of clothes.
Yeah, it's all about preparation, persistence.
All right.
Good
Well,
Ash.
hold y'all up anymore.
Right.
Love you, Andy.
Oh, this is your phone. You can't. Hey, can you do one
Got a
right
little
here?
sunlight this morning. Sun's poking through a little bit, but it's supposed to be mostly cloudy. But we will be fine. Love you, Andy. Bye-bye. Love you.
See ya.
Well, just left camp, heading down mountain to sea, and then we're gonna head down towards the Linville River, cross it,
You can see it from here.
and then we will
I can't.
be hiking a good bit today. So how was last night, Christopher?
It was cold and it was hot.
Cold and hot?
And then it was scary.
Scary?
Happy.
And then happy. Yeah, we got a cloudy day, so. Well, if we would have walked about 5 more minutes, we would have hit this cool campsite with this view, but we were just tired and running out of daylight, so c'est la vie. Dang it, the campsite that we missed. We didn't miss it, we just didn't get to it. Oh yeah. Just keep it on airplane mode.
Look what they do with the rocks up there. That's so cool.
Well, we're having trouble finding a place to cross, and we've got to be able to pick up the trail on this side too. So we're trying to figure out where to do it. The official crossing was about 40 yards across, and there was thick ice, and we weren't sure. So we're trying to go upstream, and we're going to see what happens this way. Well, we just picked up the official Linville River Trail from the unofficial. I guess it's down where the private property is, I'm assuming. So we went this way instead of going across the river, coming down from mountain to sea. And
The first thing that greeted us on the trail was bear shit.
we saw some bear poop, that's right. But we didn't want to cross the river down there. It was just too much ice and just too crazy. So we took this unofficial, and I guess, like I said, on private property, and hoping that the crossing up here, when it turns into the official trail, is going to be okay. So we shall see. Well, this is our official crossing, or the crossing that we're going to do. It's the best spot we found. So hopefully we'll get through it. It's going to be cold, but it looks like, according to GPS and map, this looks like the spot that we're supposed to cross. So here we go. It will not be on video though. Well, we made the crossing. It was a little bit above our knees, and we are pretty cold. But we got to this side, so we got across. So off we go to find camp. Well, there's short off up there. We camped up there last night. Well, I believe that this is our camp spot. It's our, what is it, 5 o'clock we said? It's 5 o'clock, and it's going to get dark in 30 minutes, so we're going to take advantage of the light we have. And it's going to drop some serious temperature pretty soon, so it's probably a little under freezing right now. I think we're at Daffodil Flats, I believe, and we didn't make the miles we wanted to, but that's all right. Cool spot. We got a nice fire ring. Looks like we got plenty of wood, so we're going to try to get something going here, and got plenty of trees to hang from. We got a fire going, so we're making a little progress. We're going to try to dry Christopher's pants. They got a little bit wet, his thermals crossing the river. I kind of learned from him and took mine off because I saw how deep it was.
I'd have dry pants if you went first.
Yep. So we got to dry those out. It's getting kind of cold, so we got to keep the water a little bit close to the fire. Keep it thawed out. We had to get water from the river, although we've heard you're not supposed to because of runoff.
Don't tell my mom.
Shh, don't tell mama, huh? But we'll be good. We'll be warm and fixing to cook some ramen. We'll be good to go. Well, we're getting little snow flurries this morning. It's about 23.
Slept pretty good. Pretty windy last night. Probably had some gusts, maybe up to 15, maybe 20 miles an hour. But other than that, all is well. Cook a little, make some coffee, maybe do some packet gourmet scrambled eggs.
Got the coffee going on. Christopher's got the Vietnamese coffee, the 3-in-1. He burned his lips.
I think I did, but I wouldn't even know if I did. Can't even tell you.
Linville River. Well, we're not sure what we're going to do today. My wife was concerned about the temperature tonight. It's supposed to get down to around 5 or so, she said.
We did not anticipate that.
Yeah, we didn't anticipate, so we're going to see how things go today. We could possibly get out if we had to, but I don't know if we really want to. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Wind's kicking up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Dinner deluxe or eggs from Packet Gourmet.
I thought it said dinner. It said diner. I was like, I don't want eggs for dinner. With sausage in there. Yes. Ooh.
Now put it on the. Go ahead and put it on the coals. There you go. Let it.
Now it's ready to cool.
Let it get hot. You just have to stir it fast so it doesn't burn on the bottom. Well, camp has been broken. Fixing to head up Linville River, and we've decided we're going to go ahead and camp another night. It'll definitely be on the way towards what is it, Spence Ridge? The first trail we took.
Yeah, the trailhead.
Yeah, so it'll be before that. So not sure how many miles, but I don't think we want to do the ball buster doing the elevation. So we're just going to spend another night.
Already got my balls busted in the river.
Yeah. So and we don't want to get wet. We'll get wet fresh tomorrow and then hoof it out. So that'll be the plan. See you on the trails. I guess this is officially the latest I've ever left camp. It is exactly 12 o'clock. That is crazy. But we enjoyed the morning. Had some eggs. Cooked those up on the fire, and just enjoyed, I guess, spending a little time at camp. So it is what it is. We don't have to do a lot of miles though. We're probably gonna end up doing about 5 or 6. There, almost to camp. This is some brutal trail right here for sure. Well, this is our camp spot. Looks pretty flat. It's getting pretty cold. It's about 18 right now. And we're struggling to find some wood. Found a lot of green stuff, but we're gonna have to find some better wood. I'm sure we will eventually. Nice spot though. Pretty view. Taking a little snack. We're on day 4, but we couldn't cross the river to get back to our car, so I think we're gonna have to, we're trying to get in touch with my wife to see if we can get someone to pick us up at the Babel Tower trailhead, because we didn't want to chance it. It was too dangerous, and I guess I did not study the crossings enough. So we could have probably or possibly made it, but may have gotten didn't want to do anything dangerous, get in water and It's too cold to get in this water right now. Maybe to your knee, but anything past your waist would be pretty dangerous. So anyway, hopefully we can get somebody to pick us up here. We just have about 2 miles left to get up, but we probably have to jump up a good bit of elevation, so we'll see what happens. Well, we're climbing up Babel Trail. Well, we're almost out at the Babel trailhead. We didn't do the loop we wanted to. Didn't expect the river to be quite what it was. So anyway, my wife made about 15 calls and was able to get a fellow by the name of Chris Wagoner.
Yeah.
Chris Wagoner. He's supposed to pick us up, and I don't know what he's going to do with us once he picks us up, but at least he's going to pick us up. So God bless Chris Wagoner. That is awesome. But anyway, we're just a few minutes from being out. It's been a heck of a adventure for sure. Oh, the first bridge we've come to. Awesome.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Like,
that would have been nice to cross the Linville River, but didn't get lucky enough. We made it to the Babel Tower trailhead. So we're waiting for Chris. Hopefully he'll come soon. If not, I guess we'll start walking. This is Chris right here. This is my buddy. He got us all the way from Babel Tower trailhead and brought us all the way back to Spence Ridge trailhead. Without this man right here, we'd still be out there.
would be icicles and
without God, we all wouldn't be here.
That's exactly right.
The thing about it is everybody is put in the place they should be at the right time.
That's right.
And I'll never think any other way. So I appreciate y'all giving me the opportunity to ease your wife's mind. And
I tell you this too, we love you, buddy.
I love you, brother. Thank you
so
guys,
much.
and God bless y'all on your trip home.
Thank you.
I look forward to hearing
We're
from you.
blessed enough to be out of the gorge, into the car, heading to our hotel. So
beginning to feel our fingers again.
Beginning to feel our fingers again, and really happy about that.
Our faith.
Chris Wagoner was an angel. He was a blessing right there, getting that guy, because we were in a situation coming out to where the lows tonight were going to be pretty bad, and we had a lot of miles to do, and it just couldn't happen without crossing the river, and we couldn't do that. So
it's 4 o'clock and it's 15 degrees right now, so the nightfall temps would have.
Yeah, lows are going to be pretty crazy. So thanks to another shout out to Chris Wagoner. He's an awesome guy. See y'all later.